guys, it's just before here. I'm going to start off this new series of reviewing killing floor weapons with the 9mm. So the ammo count in the 9mm is 15 out of 15. It will hold 240 in spirit and 15 rounds already in the mag. It also comes with a tactical flashlight that is able to recharge on its own. The ammo cost for the M9 alone will cost from $10 to $160 or euros, depending on how much ammo you want to refill. The power is decent for a starting pistol and for a pistol itself. The range is decent too, and the speed of the M9 is pretty fast rate, so you will put lead down range no problem. Now moving on to the dual variant, which you're able to also get. It will also take up 4 blocks if you buy another M9. The price could be from 150 or even to 112. Then comes the ammo capacity will be upgraded to 30 and will hold 7 rounds. Will hold 7 mags in reserve for the total of 240 rounds, the same as having a single M9. You also have the power of having a flashlight too at the same time. And then you also have more power since you got more lead firing down range. The range is still the same, and the speed of the M9, you could say it's moving faster than the regular one. You'll be able to take out waves of specimen like no tomorrow if you're able to have dual M9s. And combined with the sharpshooter perk, you'll be able to get headshots, dual M9s, cheap and very low to keep the kills going. Now let's go to the stats of this bad boy. So the base, this is for any perk that's using it. You do 35 for base damage, 30 for head damage. Your single reload time will be 2 seconds, dual reload time will be 3.5 seconds. Now if you switch it to sharpshooter and you're at 0, you're level 0, you do the same as 35, base, head is 41, reload will be 2, and dual reload time will be 3.5. Now let's move on to level 1 sharpshooter. You do 35 to base, 45 to head, 1.8 seconds single reload time, and 3.15 seconds. Now level 2, you do 35 to base, 52 to head, 1.6 to single reload time, and also 2.8 to dual. Now as you're level 3, you do 35 to base, 59 to head, 1.4 reload time for a single M9, and 2.45 if you're holding duals. Now level 4, you do 35 to base, 69 to head, 1.2 to single, and a 2.1 if you're dual wielding. Now level 5, 35 to base, 85 to head, single reload time 1, and 1.75 if you're holding dual M9s. Now level 6, the maxed out perk, you do 35 to base, 91 to head, which is amazingly a lot of damage, and 0.8 reload time for if you're holding single M9, which is faster, and which is increasingly fast, and 1.4 for dual reload time. As you can see by the stats, if you run with the sharpshooter perk, which the M9 is fit for, you'll have more effectiveness with it if you're running with it, because the damage stats is increasingly damage wise, and it also has the reload time. So you reduce the reload time to 1.4 if you're holding dual, which is amazingly fast, and 0.8 for single reload. Now let's move on to tactics, or what it's good for. Now, the thing about the M9 is that it's refillable and it can't be sold. And Air 1's weapon is M9, and it's amazing. If you are holding a primary weapon and you run out of ammo, just whip out the M9. Decent magazine, recoil is slim, and it's also good at long range if you're accurate with it. And also the medium range and small and close range is the best thing to just take out any clots, crawlers, blots, gorefest, anything like that. Suggest not using it towards other bigger specimens unless that's your last resort. Now let's go on to the pros and the cons. Well, the pros, you could say it's free. The dual pistols are extremely cheap and can be found all over the map. And then it also has cheap ammo, a decent magazine size holding 15, which is good for a pistol. It has good low recoil. The white around the iron sights also makes it easily to aim and get headshots, and good for early waves, taking headshots off the clock. It comes with a flashlight, so it helps you in the dark. in the areas. It has a fast rate of fire, especially when you duel with it, so you're able to get the lead fly in. Now the cons of this 9mm, it's a weak, limited range, it's not good against a large group. Well, I have to disagree with that. If you have dual, you'll be able to put the range down, but then if you just have a single one, it's hard. So dual would be good, but then single M9 won't do anything. Then it also has a reduced headshot damage on Hell on Earth difficulty. So if you're planning to play on Hell on Earth difficulty, the M9 won't be to the best of your advantage. Other than that, the 9mm, or I'm just gonna call it the M9, is a decent overall weapon, and it's good for any situation you're in for, except if you come across any Gorefest, or I forgot who it was called, but guy with the chainsaw, you know what I'm talking about. Other than that, the M9, good overall pistol, iron sights are amazing, reload time is amazing if you're using the sharpshooter perk, and ammo's cheap, everybody starts with it, and then you could be able to find it all around the map and get dual M9s without buying them. So, hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of this Killing Floor review of my 9mm, and next time I review, I'm going to review the bow pump. So I'll catch you guys later.